Welcome, everybody. We are back, the Straight Red team. It's been a while. Some people have been hiding because Chelsea decided to pick up some form,
We're
blaming
back.
COVID
We're
and
back.
Wi-Fi and data issues. Exactly. But we're here. We've got an interesting segment for you today. A few things have happened. It seems like there might be the passing of one era to another with regards to Messi and Ronaldo both being knocked out of the Champions League. A lot's going on. So I'm going to get into it. I think we're going to start off with a simple part on Premier League relegation. So obviously this morning, Chris Wilder got sacked by Sheffield. I don't know what they were thinking sacking him now. Like, they got 10 games to go. They got 14 points. You got what, half a point per game? You're going down. So I don't know what they're trying to pull there, but I'm going to ask the team and see what their opinions are. We'll start off simple. We'll go Miggs, Bills, Silent K. Who's getting relegated?
I think probably West Brom, Sheffield, Fulham.
Okay.
Maybe sorry, Fulham and Newcastle. Brighton. They've had way too many chances. They just missed their chances. But Brighton's actually playing good football. They just can't finish. And I don't know if that will continue. Like, at some point your luck turns. Like,
Well, this has been going for about 28 games.
there must be some kid in the academy that they could just put up front. There has to be somebody it's eventually they're gonna get like another 50 chances. Probably one's gonna go in and get them some point somewhere. Like, I mean, Fulham's turned it around. Yeah, Fulham's turned it around, to be honest. Like, they got a couple of wins. They've lost games, but winning a loss is better than 2 draws. So, but yeah, if Brighton can't finish, it might cost them. Like, I don't know. I thought they'd score by now, but they just still can't score. Like, they've had like a couple bad games. Like, you have that one off game, but like, I know a lot of people don't use the expected goals, but yeah, theirs is like ridiculous. Like, normally that stuff balances out over a season, but for them, for some reason, it hasn't.
It's good versus you lot, right? Though, so it's not so bad.
I mean, who hasn't?
I didn't want to hop onto this section.
Nah, it's kind of the double-edged sword, It's like
hardcore boy.
No, it's the double-edged sword, isn't it? That's why, like, I mean, we lost to Everton the first time. United beat us this season, but when we lose to Brighton and Burnley, it's like, it just kind of cuts the hurt, innit? You can just be like, nah, it don't matter, innit? We'll lose it to Brighton. Don't mean that you beat us. But yeah. But I think West Brom.
Let me even clear something up.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows, just so everyone knows, our other member hasn't killed himself or anything like that. He's just hiding because of Liverpool doing poorly. So I just wanted to put that out there. Sorry, no, go on, Biggs, what you said.
Yeah, I mean, Sheffield, definitely. I don't know. It could be dodgy. It could be like, you just never know. Like last season,
you don't know. You think West Brom staying up?
No, I don't. Oh no, wait, West Brom at 18 points. No, West Brom are done.
If Big Sam can keep this team up from here,
no, like,
keep them up from here.
No, it's been crazy. Like, because I remember I was watching. I didn't realize it until recently, but I think the last season Chelsea was 6, and then Chelsea got 4 points in 5 games and finished top 4. So like, COVID's just been producing the madness for the last nearly year or so, in it. So anything can happen. Like, Liverpool lost 6 games at home.
You're not really trying to compare us to West Brom. That's a bit of a slap in the face. All right.
No, listen.
Dills, we said it's going down.
Yeah, for me, Sheffield United, writing's been on the wall from up until Christmas, when they couldn't even pick a win for love nor money. So they're gone. They're down and out. West Brom, they're gone. I don't even know why they got rid of Bilic, to be honest. I ain't really seen a difference from Bilic's side to this side now. There's not been that much of a major difference, to be honest. And then for me, like, at first I thought it was Fulham, but like, their latest resurgence, like, Fulham are playing sick. Like, they're defending well. And the only thing is just that there's not really that quality in attack for them to kind of like get goals, but they're getting chances. Like, they're getting chances and they're not conceding. Like, they're difficult to break down. So, I mean, I think Fulham's got enough in them to kind of like stay up. Right now, I'm looking at Brighton and Newcastle and I'm thinking, in terms of form, Newcastle's kind of looking more like the team that could kind of go down because they ain't got Wilson. So they ain't really got that goal scorer there. Like, I don't rate Joe Litton. I think he's rubbish. Almiron, like the white girl,
like
Andy
Horlicks, bro. I'm not a fan of them.
Like, it's not, to me, that it's not great. You know what I'm trying to say? But Brighton are playing good football, but Brighton ain't scoring. And then they get that one goal that they concede, or like the Leicester game where they're playing all right. Then they just have that moment of madness where the 1-2 goes in and they're done.
Yeah, and they're done.
But Brighton's playing good. Newcastle's not playing good, but then Newcastle's got the name. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yes, the name.
They got relegated before, but it's Newcastle. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's Newcastle. Like, we know Newcastle to be that Prem side. Like, so it's.
I'm gonna flick it. I'm gonna flick it to Silent K because he's been sitting there silently, patiently waiting. What you saying? He's going down.
Yeah. Hold on. Before I even go into that, man, just rocking the By Love Lace hoodie. You know what I mean?
Shameless promotion.
Big up. But yeah, the teams going down for me, man, is Sheffield United, West Brom, and Brighton. Looking at Brighton's form, the last 5 games, they've lost 4 and drawn 1. They're playing ball, of course, but this form is woeful. And then when I compare them to Fulham, I think Fulham have got really good players. I like how they're playing ball. They brought in this guy, was it Maja? I don't know, the guy up front.
That striker, isn't it?
Yeah, getting a couple goals now. Lookman, I like the defence as well. They seem a bit more like they play as a unit now, Fulham. Great result at Anfield the other day as well. And then I think Newcastle will be okay. I think they'll be okay. I don't think when I'm comparing them and Brighton, Brighton's form is woeful compared to if you look at all of them bottom teams. Brighton's form is on par with Sheffield United's form. So I think
Liverpool.
You know what? The facts are the facts, innit? You can't even lie. So well, Liverpool won't go down, but but yeah, man, yeah. For me, Brighton with West Brom and Sheffield United, no doubt.
Oh, all right. So I'm just looking at their games. To be honest, I tell you what, Newcastle and Brighton's games aren't too dissimilar. You know, I think Newcastle might have. Well, Newcastle's probably got some easier games. They got Sheffield, they got Liverpool, they've got Fulham, but they still got to play Arsenal and Man City and Leicester.
Fulham's going to be a big game. That's going to be a big game, that Fulham game, because that's
the last game of the season.
Yeah, that's last game of the season.
Yeah, for Newcastle, Fulham's last game of the season. Brighton's got Newcastle, United, another easy one. Sheffield, Leeds, West Ham, Everton, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City. To be honest,
it's looking peak from Fulham though.
What do you say?
Fulham's got City, Leeds, Villa, Wolves, Arsenal, Chelsea, Burnley, and Southampton United, and then the Newcastle game.
Yeah, Fulham safe.
Easy, I won't lie.
For me, Fulham safe. The way they're playing right now, those fixtures look good for them.
Fulham can beat anyone, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to play them. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Them man out. The only good thing is that they can't even finger us, bro. They can't play. What's his name against us?
Loftus.
Yeah, that's the only good thing I think about that. Actually, I won't lie. If it was me, if I was a betting man, I honestly think Fulham will stay up. But I think they'll probably get relegated next season when everyone takes all the players back from them. But in terms of the thing about Newcastle is they're like that log in the toilet that just won't go down, bro.
It's the name, innit?
Around and sticking to the
it's
side.
The name, innit?
Newcastle about it, man. So
just that Prem team.
Do you know what? If I was a better man, I'd go with Brighton. I think it's not even maybe just a form, but I don't see that goal scoring turning around. Probably I'll say that now. Chelsea's got to play them. Someone will probably score a hat-trick against us or something like that. But yeah, that would be my thought process. I think it'll be like that. All right, we're going to flick it now. A lot's obviously gone on since we last spoke. Obviously, 2 shows coming and 2 shows turned Chelsea into that nice little Audi TT. We're just purring along, picking up points. Some clubs that were top of the Prem at the start of January aren't doing so well. And some other clubs are just giving out, are just getting piped week in and week out at home. Like I don't even know, bro. Like
Get your points at Anfield right now, boys. Get your points.
Like some crack house in the wire, bro. Like it's what's it called? Amsterdam, bro. In the wire. Like it's Amsterdam.
Trust me, Liverpool's just giving out 3 points at the moment at Anfield, boy.
I'm not even sure if I even want to ask him what's going on or what's going to happen next because them L's are just. I'm not sure it's fair. Do you want to say anything, Mig?
What's happened, man? What's explain the dip, man? Explain the dip, man. What's happened?
It's not a dip. It's not a dip, bro. It's a divot.
Do you think the injury excuse is still working?
No, not losing at home. Injury excuse makes you worse. It don't make you bad. Like we've been bad. There's like a big difference between not being yourself. Like City could probably go on to get close to 90 plus points. They'll probably get more than 90 points. But like last season, City weren't as good as they were. They weren't a bad team by any chance. Like they could have fought for the title in any much other seasons. Like, but this is just at home, just pathetic. Like regardless of whether the fans are there or not, like I mean, you got to play for at least your own ego. Like you can't lose 6 games now.
Some man are clinging to fans like that's some sort of a magic elixir, bro. I know they make a lot of noise, but them L's are too big, bro. Them L's are too big, bro.
It's too many. It was just like I think it was just a bunch of things as well. There's clearly some sort of I wouldn't call it a rift, but more news is coming out where you can see like decisions have been made in the club above Klopp's head, which he isn't happy with. But you know he'll put up with it. But obviously, to a certain point, once it cracks like this, in it, like you can't pretend anymore. And it's like, I mean, you can perform magic tricks as much as you want, but like when it gets to a point, it's fine when you're winning. Like obviously, most managers aren't going to complain when they're winning, isn't it? But like when everything goes downhill, like the frustration comes out. Like he'll never come out and say they didn't back him, but it's just he's said stuff in statements where you can see like we've had to do this or do that. Like we even had to send Minamino on loan just to cover other loans. Like
I got one question for you.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, everyone was raving all midweek about how Fabinho and Thiago made the magical Brazilian pair that could win the World Cup, etc., etc. So I got 2 questions for you. Is it better to have Fabinho at centre back or to leave Diet Van Dijk and the Kebab Man at centre back?
No, but I mean to be fair, I don't know what Virgil's coming back in it. Like, a lot of Liverpool fans are like, yeah, don't worry about this.
No, come on. Don't talk about Virgil, bro. He's already coming back, bro. He's got to play. Listen, from now, he won't be back probably till May. Let's be realistic.
No, he won't play this season.
Because he has to play. But, yeah, exactly. So, forget him, bro. Let's talk about what's here and now.
Oh, no, I thought you said Van Dijk. I thought he was talking about next season.
Virgil, the other one. What's his name? Reece Williams.
Reece Williams. He don't play. Yeah. It's Phillips.
Well, Nat
Phillips guy.
Nat Phillips.
The Williams played the other day, bro.
He played against who did you lose to last?
Fulham. Yeah, we played out like
Fulham.
Yeah, but half the team got arrested. That's the reason we played.
Williams and Phillips, though. I think Phillips is the main one that they play still.
Yeah, Phillips is the main one.
I think that as well, bro. Let's be real.
Yeah, Phillips.
Either way.
Where's that Ben Davies guy that they signed? That you lot signed?
Didn't sign him.
Klopp didn't want him. I mean, he got injured. He came in and got injured, and then I don't know how. Like even our backup goalkeeper's injured. It's a mess. But that's another problem. There's a whole injury fiasco where half our physio team got laid off, and FSG trying to cut corners again.
So they laid off the physio team. These men are moving.
What is going on in this club, bro?
They basically like.
So why am I hearing Liverpool's getting Mbappe? Why am I hearing Liverpool's getting Mbappe if people are getting laid off?
No. It weren't laid off in that sense.
I reckon
it's more like
started that rumor, bro.
We'll get money.
Go to the house.
No, but Mbappe is irrelevant to FSG. They don't care because they know, regardless. Like that guy, obviously Mbappe is childhood Real Madrid fan. If he comes Liverpool, plays good, FSG know they'll make a profit. So they don't care about it. They will spend big money if they know they're going to make money from it. Like, but obviously, there's been Twitter accounts of like some of the people that were there last season, like our physio players, like retweeting stuff like there's like what's going on with the physio team, and they're like putting like little subliminals that like they weren't respected by FSG. So yeah, so they're probably smiling right now. I mean,
mad, bro.
I'll be smiling. I'll put it on my CV like, bro, look at them without us. So Premier League.
I'm gonna flick it. So Silent K, everyone, let me just know what your thoughts are. Are Liverpool getting top 4? In fact, who's the top 4 going to be? Silent K.
So who's there now? It's City, United. I think it's going to be what it is now. City, United,
Leicester, Chelsea.
Yeah.
United and City. Yeah. Okay.
Leicester need Maddison back now. Whenever Maddison is out, Leicester are shocking without Maddison.
They need Maddison badly.
So I don't know how long his injury is.
Well, it's international break soon, though, right? So
yeah. So if he's back, Leicester will stay there. However, if he's not, who's after you guys? West Ham.
Yeah, the West Ham's not playing, bro. They're like a point behind us, bro.
Yeah.
2 points per game in the
thing. West Ham, for the first time ever, they'll feel real confident about that. And do you know what? United need to be very careful as well. United need to be very careful as well. However, I think United will get there. Leicester need Maddison back as soon as West Ham. I think it's going to finish with what it is now. Maybe Chelsea might leapfrog Leicester, but
I'm not sure.
I think it'll probably stay as is.
Migs, you making top 4?
Doubt it.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, like I didn't have a problem with Klopp playing Fabinho as centre back. I always just said like, I mean, obviously he got injured again, so he couldn't have seen that coming. But I always said,
you man are far off the top 4. Raw.
Yeah. I was like, just strengthen. But I'm not really. Problem with top 4, right? Is us, innit? I'm not worried about the other teams. I don't think there's any teams there. I'm like, yeah, they're gone. Like it's not Man City. Like Man City's the only team. Or United at this point, I say, yeah, I don't think United will crumble. But like the other teams, I mean, maybe Chelsea, Leicester dealing with injuries. West Ham, I mean, they're having a good run in it, but there's always that team every year that has a good run. Then next season they're gone again. Like Everton is Everton, and maybe Spurs. Spurs obviously a problem now because Bale's firing.
Kind of close around there, Spurs are 7th off with a game in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're 5 points off top 4 with a game in hand. Like with Bale on form now, they could do.
Yeah, I'd say Liverpool probably played more of their harder games, but that obviously doesn't matter because if you're losing to Fulham, Brighton, like who cares if you don't have to play United again? I mean, we got to play United again, but like who cares if you don't have to play Tottenham or West Ham?
When's United Liverpool? Where is it?
It's late. How far is it?
It'll be at Trafford, isn't it?
1st of May. Yeah, Old Trafford.
Okay, that's going to be sad. So what are you saying? Who's getting top 4?
Yeah, my top 4, man. I'm going to say City, United, Chelsea, Spurs. That's what I think my top 4 will be. I don't really rate, I'm not going to lie, man. I don't really rate Rodgers. I don't rate Brendan Rodgers at all. I think he's a bottle job. Like, I think he bottles it when it matters. He's kind of got a history of doing it. Like Celtic, he was managing Celtic when it was a one-man league, innit? So I'm not really.
You won it though.
Yeah, but Rangers had the administration and was coming back. Like he had no contest really. Like with Leicester, I think the way they dropped out of top 4 last season, and looking at them this season now, I'm seeing no Barnes, no Maddison. They like Silent K's like mentioned, they look shocking. They need Maddison back right now. And he's got that hip injury, I think, on the same place where he had the surgery. So I know they're kind of like, they're not rushing him back. And I'm just thinking, boy, Leicester, the way Spurs are playing, the way West Ham are looking, and the way you lot are playing. I mean, you got away with it with Brighton, but like, as you saw with the games before that, they're struggling to get goals. And I think they're gonna end up bottling it, to be honest.
I'm looking at Spurs games. So they got to play Villa twice, United, Everton, Leeds, Arsenal, Leicester. Leicester's the last game of the season. So
but you know Mourinho though, man, he's going to make it hard. He's going to set up hard. And Spurs are playing good right now. They're scoring now as well. Kane on fire. Bell on fire.
Yeah, you say that, but who's they beaten though? So they lost to West Ham. They beat Wolfsburg, whatever. They beat Burnley, okay, fair enough. They beat Fulham 1-0, and to be honest, they were lucky in that game. Palace, no Zaha. Palace is kind of dead without Zaha. Let's put it this way: if they don't beat, what's it called? If they don't beat,
they got Arsenal this weekend, innit?
Exactly, that's the one, bro. They don't beat Arsenal.
Some interesting this weekend.
North London derby, yeah.
Yeah, Arsenal. It's a big game. Man United, West Ham's a tough game. I think Man United have not got Martial and Rashford, you know.
Okay, is Cavani back?
And I don't think Cavani's fit either. So West Ham will really fancy. But obviously they ain't got their star man, Jesse. But still, West Ham will probably turn up for that game.
Yeah, that's what we can only hope, man.
The thing with West Ham is like, they're a side that they will easily go up against Southampton and lose. And you would really expect them to, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's the thing with West Ham, man. You can't really call a West Ham game. Like,
I'm saying that, yeah, but hold on. What? West Ham's last two losses are against City and United. I think United is a cup game, I think. Other than that, they picked up some good results, man.
That game versus City, they played pretty well, you know. I'm not gonna lie, fam. That game versus City, I remember that, bro. I was like, oh, this team. West Ham,
Antonio scored,
you know. Huh?
Antonio scored that game, isn't it? The City game.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, they played good against City, bro. Yeah. Oh no, was it Lingard that scored?
No, I think it was Antonio.
I think it was Antonio.
I think
it was Antonio. Yeah, just before our time, innit? Like, yeah.
No, Lingard scored against Spurs, didn't it? Yeah, Spurs. It was Antonio and Lingard against Spurs. Okay, cool. Yeah. No, yeah, they're pretty good, man. I'm impressed with West Ham. I can't lie. And Aaron.
I think Spurs keep up their form. To be fair, even though Spurs are far off at the moment, like they're not far off, but all those teams from Leicester down to Villa, like everybody's got to play each other. Like, I mean, Liverpool and Spurs probably have the least amount of games against the rest of the top 9. Like, I'm pretty sure Everton's got to play like 4 of them. Same for Spurs. I know Chelsea's got a few. Like, anybody could drop points. So it's going to be like one of those things where teams just going to need to pick up a run of form. I think United and City are probably the only teams I say are quote unquote guaranteed. Well, City's going to win the league, but United, I can't see United choking it. Like, even if they get injuries, United aren't going to choke that from that spot. Like,
you can't see them choke. Hold on, let me look at the table.
As much as I rate earlier United, the
only reason I think Leicester choke it because
secured still. Top 4 secured for United.
Leicester. What happened to Leicester last season's happened again.
It hurts me to admit that.
Let me tell you why. So if West Ham beat Man United, they're 3 points behind them with a game in hand. How can top 4 be secured?
Exactly.
No, but I think United will beat these other teams. That's the thing. It's not about like.
I look at the way United beat City, and this is just typical United, isn't it? Like when it matters, listen, when it matters, United pull out the results, man. That's just what Oli does. When it needs to be done, United go and get the job done, man. That's the thing. They'll make top 4.
You're saying that, but I think this next sort of 2 weeks is pivotal for United, man, because
bro, look at that AC Milan game yesterday.
Yeah, they've wrapped.
AC Milan was missing like 10 players, bro.
United have just wrapped up some injuries as well, so they ain't got no Rashford to give you this counter-attack nonsense. So when you ain't got their outlets, bruv, man's are camping, bruv. So, and I'm not confident. West Ham game, this West Ham game is the game. I've been looking at this game for weeks.
And you remember what happened early in the season with that fake goal from Pogba when the ball went out? Now that man will be pissed with you lot, bruv.
United's gonna low block, man. West Ham's gonna come out. United's gonna sucker punch them. We know how these games go, man.
Bro, West
Ham's defense ain't great, bro.
Even if you don't believe in United,
against West Ham, Man United are only gonna have Daniel James, Greenwood, and the young boy Ahmad, bro. They ain't got no Cavani. There's no Martial. There's no Rashford.
Bro, listen, it's not even about believing in United at this point. It's about believing in Bruno.
You got Fernandes.
He's going to whip him one cross.
He'd be good.
He's going to miss like 10 passes. He's whipping that one cross. It's perfect. He does it every game.
Say one cross, but who's going to put it in? That man
looks like Diallo's going to have to do it.
You know? That man have got solid youths at the back, bro.
If United
are got that
struggle, if United are to drop out, it's now. It's like this next 2 weeks. This is like big 2 weeks for United in terms of.
And it's peak because Man United can't even mess about because of that West Ham game. I mean, because of that AC Milan game next week, bro. Boy, it's like if they had won it 1-0 or something, then it wouldn't be so bad. But next week could be political in thingy because Man United technically at the moment they're going out. They need to score.
Was there no Zlatan or no Mandzukic?
No,
they're out. No, Rebic was out as well.
Someone else
was out as well.
Yeah, Theo Hernandez was out as well.
Okay.
Oh boy. All right. Just flick on to the next topic on the nice little duty list, bruv. Should be doing the start sub so, but it's just been so long, bruv. How about we discuss the end of an era, bruv? So, obviously, you can see my background picture. Quite sad what happened midweek for me, to be honest. Seeing Barcelona go out after playing so well.
Nope.
Well, you say that, yeah.
They need to go out, bro.
You know what, yeah? Mbappe was doing bits, though, cuz.
You think? But
you know what he's mastered now, bro? He's mastered the one step over, bro. When he does the one pop, hey.
But when they have to surround the people are panicking, bro. Because so quick, people panic, bro. But the thing is, you say that, but the way Busquets was playing, yeah, he looked like the Busquets of old, bro.
Yeah, but
he was ridiculous for spreading of the ball, bro. And the thing is, do you know what? I honestly believe if Messi scored that penalty, first of all, they shouldn't have had a penalty PSG in my opinion. But if Messi scored that penalty and that slaphead wasn't the ref, that pagan wasn't the ref, I reckon PSG could have gone out because, to be honest, and why is that Don still up front for them, bro? He's useless, fam. Oh my lord, there's problems at that club. If that fam, he doesn't look interested. He just looks dumb, bro.
He's just walking around. And
bro.
It happened in the first leg. Remember in the first leg, he doesn't track back, bro. When he just doesn't track back, and bro, the overload on his side of the pitch, bro, is shocking, bro. He just doesn't track back. Whoever's playing right back for Barca is fuming, cuz. He just doesn't track back, and I don't know if it's because what's his name? Who's the manager? It's Koeman, isn't it?
Koeman.
Fans are not respecting Koeman. I don't know, bro. But
the Bella needs to get slapped, fam. I'm sorry, he's lazy and he don't do nothing, fam. Missing bare chances. Just dead laying off the ball dead. Everything was poor. I'm just watching this guy thinking, nah, I'm not gonna lie. You know the way Messi gives you that look, bro? I'm sure every time he lost the ball, he didn't look at Messi because I reckon Messi would have slapped him, fam. And he should have, to be honest.
Now, for me, Dembele, as in terms of like in that game in particular, it's
he's done it. Forget him, bro.
Everything and no end product.
All right, I got another question for you, lot. Is he done? Is he done, bro? Are we gonna? Is he just gonna have to? Because realistically, at the moment, they're not top of Serie A. Right?
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
He's kind of been done. To be fair, he's just Ronaldo.
I know you don't want to. I know you say done.
What's done?
I know you want to try and change it. Oh, here we go. What does done mean, bro? Done.
I'm on the same wave though. Like you gotta elaborate though.
Yeah, you gotta elaborate.
Ronaldo. I mean, to be fair, like, yeah. Oh, go.
You know what it is? When you're not a big fan yet of someone like me and you, yeah, like I think when you see football through the eyes of just a person, someone who doesn't see Ronaldo as like Superman with a cape, yeah, you understand what the question means. But you got Silent K and Dills here. When you say done, what does done mean though? What does done? That doesn't mean fam.
No,
done is finished, bro. Hear me?
Like,
D-U-N, bro. Not D-O-N-E. D-U-N, bro. Done out here, fam. Is it? He's not doing it. He's not that guy no more, bro. Man said, "What does done mean? That means done, bro."
Right.
I don't think he's done. Then he's
not done, but
capital letters done. For me, capital letters done. Like I don't know, man. I can't even think of someone, bro. Like done is like he's no longer.
I mean, Aguero's kind of done it for being real.
Aguero's done.
He's just done.
Aguero is done.
Wait, so
Ronaldo's not done. Like Aguero's done.
Because Ronaldo's
fully fit now, you know.
No, Ronaldo's not. He's not done yet, but he's not Ronaldo anymore. Like
exactly.
He's really good. No, but he's still really good.
No,
but when you're that good, innit, you can't be done. Like Like if he wasn't Ronaldo, yeah, people would be hyping him up right now.
Messi's not done, bro. After that goal,
Messi's not done.
After that goal, Messi's not done. Fam, let me see something.
Messi. I mean, Messi's
not done.
Yeah.
Have you seen his stats, bro? Messi's still putting up silly stats, bro. At the end of the day,
listen. When he goes to Man City next season and he's playing that false nine, shit, it's gotta be peak, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's gonna be peak.
Did you see how many of them man Messi was dribbling past midweek as well? Nah. The thing is, let me tell you what the difference for me is. Ronaldo, okay, fair enough, they were playing Morata as well, but Ronaldo basically plays up front. Realistically, if Ronaldo don't score, he ain't doing nothing. Messi will still drop deep, plan the through balls, dribble past 10 man, this, that. It's just Dembele can't bag, bro. That's not his fault, fam. Realistically, if Dembele could bag, they would have knocked Liverpool out of that Champions League a few years ago. I played Tottenham in the final.
No,
that's at the end of the game, bro.
Them man were choking. If they beat us 5-0, the way they came to Anfield, they would have lost 6-0.
They
were mentally weak. No, they were mentally weak.
I'm calling them mentally weak, even though he tucked in your team and scored the free kick and whatnot against you. Man tucked you in, and you're calling them mentally weak.
No, fam, did you watch the documentary? Jordi Alba was crying at half-time. They were losing 1-0 and he was crying at half-time.
Yeah, but he's weak, bruv. He looks
exactly.
Weak,
so what was they going to do to stop us?
He's not Messi, bruv.
We stopped at 4 goals. We could have scored more that game.
Oh God, here we go.
No, you won't. Did you watch the game?
Do you know what? The last 2 minutes, bruv, man never just been saying we could have done this.
Yeah,
bruv, this is the multiverse, bruv. That's man the
Man's got the what's it called? The Wonder War 2, man. The what's the next thing called? The time thing, bruv. The time zone. Man's got into the multiverse, bruv.
Well, I'm looking at Serie A. Ronaldo's top of that with 20 goals. I'm looking at La Liga. Messi's top of that with 19 goals. So I don't think none of them are done.
Yeah, all right, let's be realistic. You say that, but
all banging goals.
Let's be real. No one ain't taking that Italian league seriously.
I knew man was gonna say Farmers League.
Anyway, if you want to say they are, that's fine. I wouldn't argue with you, but I think you're lying to yourself. Hard, bro.
No, I don't. Wait, so La Liga's not a Farmers League. La Liga's not a Farmers League.
What,
nah, bro. Them man are bakers.
Messi's doing bits in the Liga, but nah, you man. That league is a Farmers League, fam.
Let me tell you how you know when you can tell when something's a Farmers League, yeah. So let's put it this way. If you went through La Liga, yeah, I'm sure you could probably name about 10, 15 teams in La Liga. Name me 15 teams in Italy, bro. You don't even know, bro.
Really?
I'll pay FIFA in it.
Curtin, Sampdoria,
Bologna, or whatever it's called.
You'll get to a point where you'll start saying, we'll look at the table, and them teams aren't even in the league no more, bro.
Series
X, bro.
But yeah, man, they ain't done, man. Them man, they're still rocking it at their old age, bro, man.
They actually on the UEFA coefficient still.
Bruv, if you're not winning trophies and you used to win trophies, to be honest, you're basically done, bruv. Let's be real.
Mate, to be fair.
And then can't you look at the teams though as well? Is Barcelona
dead? Both of their teams are dead. I don't disagree with that. Both of their teams are dead.
Like, we had that chat the other day in a group chat about Juventus' team and that. Like, it's not what it used to be. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not exactly sending fireworks out.
Yeah, so it's a washed team still, and both coaches as well. Both of them are washed as well. Pertlo and
meaty coaches, right?
Listen.
And Koeman's probably gone back tomorrow.
Who?
Ain't Ronald Koeman gone yet?
Gone where?
From Barca. Is he still there?
Still there, bro. Still trying to get
one out of. I thought his exit would have got him chopped by now, bro.
He's still trying to buy all the Dutch players.
But look, anyway, from my point of view, that man can't blame Koeman, bro, because who kicked Suarez out?
I think they had to free up money to keep Messi. They had to free up.
Free up money, fam. If you want to free up money, get rid of Dembele, bro. Get rid of Dembele, bro. Get rid of Suarez.
Who's buying it?
That's why they're the whole problem.
Didn't let Suarez go for free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get rid of Thingy for free as well, innit?
I don't think they wanted to keep him though. I don't think Suarez was just a money thing. I'm pretty sure he spoke about it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Why did he?
It was like a board thing. They didn't want him.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he was crying. But they wanted to keep Dembele. That guy's done nothing for about 4 or 5 years.
Well, they got to get their money back in it because
when I'm watching,
that money's not coming back, fam. That money's not coming back, fam.
They got to get their money back, bro. Like
spent, bro. Who's buying Dembele, bro?
When I watch I feel like they're like, I don't know, man. They've gone really, really far away from the whole Johan Cruyff thing now. I feel like Barca look like I feel like when Messi goes, the rebuild for Barca, and I don't even know if they have the finances for it, bruv.
What would be like Man United, yeah?
Listen, Man United's rebuild, bruv, is still a sandcastle right now, bruv. You understand? It's still and the ocean's coming high, bruv.
Do you know what though? Remember Barca, they're nearly forking out like just under $1 billion a week on Messi alone, fam. When Messi goes, they will have peas.
They will redo that math, bruv. That's like NHS budget.
It's like
that's like the money that Boris tries to put on that red button.
Get me, fam. Like, remember when they were doing it the other day and they were working out his bonuses, his flat rate, all of that, like, bro. He's on Messi, yeah. So I think once Messi goes, that will free up cash for them, man. They can put their money up there, fam.
When Messi goes, no one ain't buying no shirts no more, fam. Man, don't want Dembele in the back of my shirt, fam. Don't about that. You do not want Dembele in your shirt, fam.
$1 billion a week for
it'll be tough, innit? They'll lose fans. Like, you got players like Messi and Ronaldo, innit? Their fans will follow
you, though.
Well, maybe not a week, maybe it's a month, but you know, when they're doing all of that,
12 billion.
Messi's contract is like 850 grand and that, 900 grand and that. Like, bruv, come on, man. Like, how can a man be getting that? Like, obviously, Barcelona's going to be where Barcelona is, isn't it? Like, do you get it? Like, it's just common sense.
Messi with Abramovich shirt.
Like,
man said 50 weeks and he's Abramovich.
He probably would have just bought Barca, like. To give him that type of money, like he would have bought the club and just threw it.
And Messi said, "You know, you don't have to pay me. I can pay you now, bro."
Messi would have just been like, "Come up my club." Like,
I'm gonna flick it now. I think it's that time. I'm gonna flick it now. I think it's that time, fam. When man's dash out. It's been a long time since we've done this, so I probably got like 6, but I'm gonna let Silent K kick it off. Use your straight red this week.
Mine. If I'm just going off, I'm going to go off with yesterday's game. I'm going to go with Dean Henderson. Shocking goalkeeping, bro. for that equaliser for the corner. He like, I don't even want to go on about it, bro. This is his chance, yeah. While the hairs, you know what I mean, on maternity leave and that. This is your chance, yeah, because Dean Henderson, he's quite a confident, outspoken guy, and he's been moving like I'm here for this, innit? This is your chance, bro. And if you're making shocking mistakes like that, bro, United are going to sign another goalkeeper before you know it. So, yeah, shocking. That's my straight red. Dean Henderson for his mistake yesterday.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Cool. What's it called? So what are you saying? That Henderson's never going to be United number 1?
I'm not saying never. I'm saying he's a straight red for this week because this is his opportunity.
No, I hate you. But in the grand scheme of things, you're saying this is his chance to step up, yeah? Let's be realistic. Him and De Gea can't both be there next season. Probably not, right? So a decision has to be made. Who's going to be a number 1?
As it stands, it's still De Gea. But this is I don't know if you man have ever seen Henderson, but he's a bit outspoken in it. So and this is your chance to really show up in it. But if you're making rookie mistakes like that, flimsy hands, I just know the goalkeeper coach is there looking like, you know what I mean.
Cool. All right, dude, who's your straight red this week?
My straight red this week, I'm gonna give 2 straight reds. I'm gonna give my first one to David Luiz, for the game yesterday. I don't know if you watched the Arsenal game yesterday against Olympiacos, but he done one silly pass,
right into man in the middle.
And then the striker got it. It's only because he didn't have the quality that obviously
he should have squared it. Why didn't he square it to the done next to him?
It was for me. When I was watching that game, it was from nothing, and it was like Arsenal just taking the league, and it's like, bruv, you go and do that. Like it's like this is your problem, David Luiz. This is the reason why people don't really rate you as that top defender like that, because you have little moments like that in you. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I give David Luiz a red card for that, and then I have to give a red card to Olympiacos' keeper, because the goals that he conceded yesterday was ridiculous. The Odegaard goal, I don't know, bro. He was looking at the ball, like he saved it, and he was looking at the ball, and I'm like, fam, I'm like, bro, sort your feet out. You're a keeper, sort your feet out. I think there was another goal he conceded, and like he got like an arm to it, but it still went in, and it was just like, fam, this is the round of 16. You know, then one day you got to do better, man. You're at home, like do better. So yeah, that's my straight red still for this week.
All right. Before I feel like I should ban Miggs from saying FSG, bro. But let's see what he's got to say.
No, there's been some positivity this week, so Liverpool's off the hook, innit? I got two. One's from way back, innit? But we didn't have any show. But I have to get on to Simeone. That man's a football terrorist. Like I don't care what anyone says. Like this man with his 50 man behind the ball, like spending 120 million on João Felix to have 6 centre backs. Like I was so happy when Chelsea beat them. I hope he knocked them out. He gets me mad, man. This man talking about tactical muscles like he's Mourinho. Like, no, this man just hopes for the best with high quality players. Like, moving like some terrorists. Like, there's no need to be playing like that.
If we got to play them again, so I'm going to be careful. Go on.
I'm for Chelsea, man. 2 banks of fives, man, playing.
No reason. Like, no. I was like, once in a while, when it come out on the attack. Nah, like he gets me mad. Like all that quality attackers, like it's like man's just wasting his career.
A shocking game would be Spurs and Atletico. That would be a shocking game.
Marina's not even letting Kane pass the halfway line. Like Marina's telling Kane, you better score from here. Like you better hit the long shot. You better love the keeper. But my second one's English referees, isn't it? They had the whole English Guinea squad in the Barca PSG game. They were useless as usual.
Was that VAR?
Yeah, the whole thing. They had the whole English.
I heard there was 2 decisions, something like that. I heard there was 2.
Yeah, even I think the penalty Messi missed. Like one of the players was like in the middle of the D. Yeah, I was like, nah, man. Like these refs are not serious. Like I was like, but you know, we do this every week, innit? So Europe can finally understand how we feel. Like
refs are getting straight reds every other week for us, boy. We're giving refs straight reds every other week.
Do you think that the refs actually are missing some of these things, or that they don't know the rules?
I think it's both, because like every week, like something new comes up, and the rest are like,
I could see that.
I said this the last time to use man though. After that,
what, that they don't know the rules.
Yeah, they don't know the rules, bro. The refs.
I think there's an element of turning a blind eye as well, man.
Bro, why are you turning a blind eye to? It's on the screen, bro.
Some decisions are blatant. Some decisions are blatant, and they're still not awarding it. Like they're calling it not clear and obvious, and not like, bro.
Man was in the D, bro, and they got video footage, and they even checked it. And they said no issue.
So
it makes me wonder.
So sorry from Arsenal fans, man. They get
from the point of view, for the means one, I understand where you were coming from, Silent K, in terms of not knowing the rules. That's fine. That one's different because that's a bit obscure. But being in the D, the keeper coming off the line, encroaching into the box, everyone knows them rules with penalties. Like,
that's poor.
If you're the ref, you should definitely
retake. You don't even need VAR. That's a straight retake.
Yeah. So for that one, anyway, why? For me, let me see. Who am I giving my straight red to? This week, my straight red is going to go to the ginger midget that is Paul Scholes. Listen, I hear this guy talking all the time about so much stuff. Before Chelsea played Man United, he called Chelsea toothless. Next week, he was before the AC Milan game, he was saying, Man United's going to do this, Man United's going to do that. This guy, you might have been a great footballer, but you chat absolute wash, bruv. You sit there with your ginger self, just chatting wash, bruv. And you know what? I want to give another straight red as well. He's already taken one, but I'm gonna have to give it to Jamie Redknapp, bro, because he needs to relax himself and he can't be arguing with Roy Keane like that on TV. The panic from that day when man said, "What was it again?" Man said,
"Oh, that interesting."
What about Alderweireld? He plays for Belgium. What about Sancho? He plays for Colombia, man. He plays for his country. He's saying he's a bad player. Mate, listen, big man. After when man tried to head the ball against Gundogan when it was on the floor like that, Sancho, you need to just listen. If you're gonna lose your head on the camera, yeah, fam.
He was rattled, bro.
Don't let the comment. Don't let the what's it called? The presenter have to shut you down and tell you to calm down, bro. Don't lose your head on camera, fam.
Man,
a shocker that
like
day,
a fish.
Don't lose your head on camera like that.
Washed up on shore, fam. Man is on the floor like.
No,
you gotta let Ray Keane. You gotta be careful how you do with Ray Keane, but fam, like sometimes, man.
Ray Keane will wait for you in the parking lot, blood. Ray Keane is not camera sway.
Ray Keane
wait for you in the parking lot, blood.
Ray Keane, bro. Man said, Doherty.
No, you know what though? Ray Keane tends to win these debates, you know. He tends to win debates. So like because when he says something, yeah, it always seems to come true. So like obviously I've got to go to the Jurgen Klopp thing that time, bro. When Ray Keane said,
sloppy.
Yeah, when he said about Jurgen Klopp, and then Jurgen Klopp came back aggressive, bro, and said that you know what I mean, you're trying to put out some whatever narrative. Now I just know Roy Keane sitting down just smiling, bro, when he's seeing these 6 losses, bro. But yeah, it's mad.
Alright then. Alright people, that was another episode of Straight Red. We shall be back more regularly. Hopefully, what's his name? Bells recovers from his rush with Liverpool's losses and gets his data back on his Wi-Fi and can come back onto the show. But until then, we shall be here, maybe on a weekly basis, maybe more. So please like, subscribe, and all the rest, all of that. All right, peace, people.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Take care.